it must therefore be time to crack open your Chicka Cherry Colas because Darren Hayes is in the house. Hey, Darren, great to have you on the show. Welcome back. We'll get to the Star Wars stuff in a moment, but I have to I've been waiting decades to ask.
Yeah.
What actually is a Chicka Cherry Cola?
Oh, it's just me being a complete idiot the first time I went to America. So I'd never tasted Dr. Pepper before. So I went to, I guess they call them drugstores, and I had Dr. Pepper, and I was like, oh, what is this? It's so unusual. And I thought it was cherry Coke. So I was like, oh, I'm writing my lyrics. And I was like, in the base of my spine, to like a cherry cola. But it was actually Dr. Pepper.
So, Darren, it's not related to Chickadee China, the Chinese chicken. Can we use...
No,
it's not, okay.
But that came out, I think that came out around the same time. So there's something in the air. I don't know.
So back to the Star Wars themed hotel. Have you been there or you just know all about it?
Definitely going to go. Yes, in America it costs $5,000. I guess that's inflation in Australia. Totally would do it. Are you kidding me? I'd get my husband to dress up as Princess Leia. It's a thing, doing it. Done.
Have you always been obsessed with Star Wars?
Obsessed. Are you kidding me? Yes. Our first date, we watched The Empire Strikes Back on video cassette. That's hardcore.
Oh,
yes.
Oh, that is
Amazing.
romance,
Yep.
isn't it? Well, let's talk about your tour because you've just announced a brand new one. It's called Do You Remember? And it's your first in over a decade. Are you pumped?
So excited. I mean, I never thought that this would happen. I'm terrified, to be honest. But it's amazing. I'm just so excited to come back home. I think the last 2 or 3 years for everyone have been traumatizing, to put it mildly. I think this week has been a really sad week around the world. I was just watching the show earlier and I just want to say to Australians, my heart goes out to everybody affected by the floods. It's a terrible time, but to be an entertainer at this time in the world is a real privilege. So the idea of coming back, next year with some shows, hopefully when things are a little calmer, is really exciting.
You've promised to dive into the Savage Garden classics, which has made my heart sing. What's your favourite? Which is the one that you actually look forward to doing, even though you've done them all a million times? I
mean, I am a big fan. I don't think people realise that. Like, the first album is one of my favourite records. So on this tour, I'm going to do a lot of that album because it's been 25 years since the first album. So obviously To the Moon and Back. I love songs like Break Me, Shake Me. Deep cuts like Carry On Dancing, because I'm convinced I'm a vampire. I mean, honestly, I'm a fan, so a lot of that stuff. And I've always said, now I'm at that point, I turned 50 this year. I sort of feel like people would throw tomatoes at me if I didn't play those songs.
I mean, I
live.
would. Yeah, I would.
Darren, what about new music? You dropped a new single a few weeks ago. Do you still get nervous dropping new music?
I get excited. I really do. I mean, that balance live is, I think what you have to do is you play 3 or 4 songs people know and then you can slip in a new one. But we artists, I think, we wait around for so long. It took me almost 12 years before I put new music out. So obviously I'm so excited about this. The next single comes out next week. It's called Do You Remember, the tour namesake. I don't know, I get excited.
And so you should be excited, especially to be back out on the road. But what are you most and least looking forward to about returning?
I'm most excited about having an assistant because I haven't had one for 10 years.
That's the best answer ever.
Just
I was expecting the fans or...
Just someone to tell me where to go. Just someone to just be like, here you go, Papa. Just here you go. Go to the stage, sing the song, Chicka Cherry Cola, good boy. Seeing people. Today we've been preparing for Mardi Gras and there's amazing dancers that we've been working with and some of these kids are 25 and they came up to me and essentially said, I listened to your songs on the school run when I was a kid. So the generations of fans, I think, is going to be the big thing for me.
We've got 30 seconds before it ends, the show that is. What are you wearing?
Oh,
Not now, I mean to Mardi Gras.
Oh my God.
What are you wearing?
Sass and Bide are custom making this, what can only be described as this royal outfit. It's a big deal. It's a big deal.
So good.
Yeah. Eye contact at Gazman, Darren, but okay, you're going with Sass and Bride.
Ticket details for Darren's
and also,
yes,
I'm circumcised. I just want to say that.
I think we can officially let you go now, Darren. Thank you very much.
So fabulous.
Imagine that.